Sunram. Sunram finds it. OC left pocket 3 on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening here inside the bubble. It's the final game of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament, where the number 3 seed Maple River Raiders at 2-2 on the season tangle with the number 6 seed of the Barnes County North Bison, who sit at 2-1 on the year. Welcome to our pregame show, brought to you in part by Ira Insurance. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Maple River coming after a 2-game winning streak was snapped at the hands of Edgeley Cullum-Pillier on Saturday, as EKM picked up a 57-39 win over the Maple River Raiders. Well, for Barnes County North, under the guidance of head coach Dawson Schmidt, at 2-1 on the season, able to pick up a win over South Border on Friday in their last contest, 64-35 here for BCM. The winner of this game will play in the semifinals upcoming on Thursday at 7:30 against the Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos. Loser this game will play in the consolation semifinals at 4:30 against Centerland. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this on our pregame show. We'll let you know how both teams fared last year here at the BCT ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip today. It's the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
As we take a look at what happened last year for both Maple River and Barnes County North here at the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament, the Bison finished runner-up to Lemoore Litchfield Marion. They defeated Valley City Junior Varsity in the quarters, beat Richland in the semifinals, and lost to Lobos again in the title. Oliver Hansen and William Schwer were all BCT selections for Barnes County North, coming off a 14-9 season from a year ago, losing to Ellendale in the Region 1 quarterfinals. For the Maple River Raiders a season ago, finishing 7th place here at the BCT. They lost to the Mayport CG Patriots in the quarters. They lost to Weimar Lidgewood then in the consolation semis and defeated Enderlin for 7th place. T. Silling was the All-BCT selection from Maple River. The winner of this game, again, heads to the semifinals on Thursday night. Earlier, here in the day, Valley City, the number 1 seed with the win over White Shield. The number 4 seed, Mainport CG Patriots, topped the Weimar Lidgewood Warbirds 57-40. And then Lemoore Litchfield Marion, the 2 seed, able to upend Enderlin 62-29. That takes a look at, again, what happened earlier here and also what happened last year as part of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. On the girls' side, Maple River able to take a 3rd place. Barnes County North did not participate in the BCT this past year on the girls' side. When we come back, it'll be the starting lineups and the opening tip today here from the Bubble in Valley City. Nice crowd filing in here for Barnes County North and Maple River for our final game of 4 here today from the city of Bridges.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
And as we get you ready for our starting lineups here today from Valley City for the Barnes County North Bison, the number 6 seed, clad in their blue uniforms with the white lettering, the black numerals outlined in white. They'll go like this. Jason Schlenker, a junior guard. From there, Parker Ahmed, a senior forward. Miko Kolbernick, a senior. Zayden. From there, you got Romick, and then James Jewett here, a senior. So again, Schlenker with Amen, also with Kolbernick, Romick, and then Jewett here for Dawson Schmidt and the Barnes County North Bison. 2-1 on the season, averaging 54 points per game defensively, giving up 43 points per contest. As we turn our attention now to the Maple River Raiders, both these teams hail from Division B, Region 1, District 1, but it is a non-region matchup for the Raiders out in their white uniforms here today. They'll roll like this. Blake Thor, the 5'11 junior guard, Raiders in the front, in blue with the blue numerals outlined in red. Carter Bosch, a 5'6 senior guard, also From there, you got Preston Dow's a 6-foot junior. Kobe Wisniewski, the 6-foot junior forward/guard, and T. Silling, the 6'3" senior forward. One more time for the Raiders. Dow's, Thor, Bosch, Wisniewski, and Silling. Jay Koka, the head coach for the Raiders, 2-2 on the season. Maple River averaging 48 points per game defensively, giving up 51 points per contest. Starting officials, Matt Nielsen, Ryan Schneider, and Brian Janich here in this one. Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Again, that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by IRA Insurance. They covered all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to irainsurance.com to get a free quote started today. As they put this one in the center circle, opening tip here with Ryan Schneider. As I get everybody ready to go, we'll be right on schedule at 7:29, and the final game of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament quarterfinals is underway. Legal ball screen by Kobe Wisniewski to start the contest here. That'll be his first and the team's first. Bison trying to find a way to make it back to where they were last year in the semifinals. Well, for Maple River, trying to get to the semifinals with a W as well here tonight. High-low game to Amon. Amon off the window, gets fouled and counted. And Wisniewski picks up 2 fouls in the opening 17 seconds of the game. And anybody going up against Parker Amon just with his size, that high-low game, and then you also have James Jewett. You got some size here for the Bison that are going to make things difficult for the opposing teams, whether it's man or zone. Free throw opportunity on the way here for Parker Amon is up, and it's good. So Barnes County North takes the opening points on our City of Hope scoreboard here. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings to housing options, you can search hopeND.com. Maple River will bring this into the front court as Carter Bosch gives it to Silling. Silling able to spin. Silling gives it to Bosch here. Bosch weaving his way, finds Thor. Thor back to Carter. Carter rising for the tie. Three-pointer, that'll go long. And a rebound by Jewett on the inside. Jewett with a head of steam now to Schlenker. Schlenker at the right wing, gives it up top. The Bison will see this one with Romick. Back to the top, here goes Schlenker. Schlenker drive kick, Jewett left pocket 3. That'll go long, backside rebound to Carter Bosch. Bosch with it. Bosch looking up the floor. For Maple River, when it comes to offense so far this year, it's kind of been Bosch and Silling and Thor in terms of those 3 in no particular order. Carter Bosch, right-handed scoop shot, no good. Rebound by Parker Amon. So for Coach Koka's team, developing a fourth. We've seen Dow's and also Wisniewski the ability to score throughout the season as well, but it's just getting more consistent play at particular times. This one goes for Kolbernick to the baseline now. Driving his way is Schlenker to Parker Amon, extra fine. Here's a stepped into a 3 for Romick. That'll be off the front iron. And Carter Bosch and Silling hit the deck with Jewett. And nice job by Thor to bat this one with Parker Amon as Bosch comes up off the deck. Carter Bosch probably took the brunt of that hit between Silling and Amon, and Carter, he doesn't take the screen. This time he does, gives up top to Silling here. Silling right-handed side as this one will go in the hands of Preston Dow's. Back to the left wing to Thor. Thor taking a little rub screen of Silling here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Silling to the baseline jumper. Shot was halfway down, no good. And a board here for the Bison. This will be with Romick. 5:39 here in the opening quarter. 3-love in favor of the Bison. With it is going to be Romick. He'll pop a pass inside to Amon. Amon making his way on the interior, getting the shot up to go for 2. Parker Amon with all 5 of the contest here with 5:20 left to play here in the first. Carter Bosch calls out the offense here. Doesn't take the screen. Bosch making his way to the paint. Shot is up and off the mark. Rebound, though, will be out and tapped here to Jason Schlenker. Schlenker and the Bison right now in control in this opening quarter. Schlenker drive, gets the 15-footer off and in. It's a 7-0 start here for BCN. Currently Maple River 0 for 4 shooting from the floor, while Barnes County North is 3 of 5 early on. T. Silling to Thor here. Thor taking the ball screen. Thor looking for a teammate, finds one with Damian Norrie, now right-hand side of Dow's. Dow's back to Silling. Silling to Bosch. Bosch with it. Bosch gives it to T here. T guarded by Jewett. Able to spin a couple of times, and Silling can't finish. Rebound, though, to Norrie. Extra find here as this one will go for a 3 by Thor. That'll be long, and a board here to Kobernick. Turnover, though, as T. Silling comes up with it. Silling lost it for a moment. Barnes County North hits the deck. Able to save this one is Maple River with Norrie right to a teammate to Dow's, and a little helter-skelter half court will go now to Maple River. Bosch. Screen coming. They switch. Bosch dribbling, leaves it left-handed side. Bosch with the basketball, right-handed side with it. Nice jab step off the window and count it for the end one. Damian Norrie gets Maple River on the board. Bucket is good. Foul will be coming across here on Parker Amon, his first, team's first, and at the 3:56 mark, Maple River gets on the board. Substitution in the game here for Barnes County North as they will bring on Dylan Piatz, a senior guard. As you will see this being a foul, be a play control foul here on Maple River as Preston Dowles will get, nope, that'll be on T. Silling, excuse me. Silling will pick up the foul. That'll be his first and the team's third. 3:55 to play here in the quarter. If you're just joining us, Parker Amon's got 5 points. Maple River just got their first field goal of the contest. Ball will go left-handed side as this will go to James Schwer. Schwer newly inserted, losing it on his way up will be Jason Schlenker out of bounds, but it'll be off a Maple River Raider. As the Bison will inbound it here on the baseline as they do with Parker Amon. Amon will see this one up top to the right wing. As you'll see, going hard on the paint off the window. Good for 2 now for Schlenker. Schlenker's got 4. Amon's got 5. That makes up the BC at 9 here in this first quarter. Man pressure defense will continue by BCN. Carter Bosch taking a screen to Thor. Thor bounce pass inside Silling. Silling going up. Shot no. Rebound will be somehow in the hands of Dylan Piatz. One and done here for Maple River on that possession. Bison taking the screen as they will see this to the baseline of Schwer. Schwer to Amon. Silling getting his hand out in front and bats that one on the baseline. Something with Jay Koka earlier with the Edgeley Column Hilliard game on the pregame show just said they have to minimize throughout the course of the season here just some scoring droughts where the Raiders might go 3.5 to 4 minutes without a quality field goal or possibly getting to the free throw line. And that's what we've seen to start this game. And give credit to where credit's due. The Bison with their length have made it a little challenging at times. Here's a 3! Rattle it in! Schlenker with the triple. He's got 7, and it's a 12-2 contest. Maple River looking to stop the run here from the Bison with the quality possession. Blake Thor gives it to Bosch. He'll step into a 3. Bosch shot is off the mark, and Parker Amon comes up with the rebound. Up the other side of the floor with it. Here goes to the paint off the window and count it. Dylan Piatz with the end one. Foul will come across on Maple River. This will be on Blake Thor, his first and the team's fourth. And with 2:25 left to play in the opening quarter, timeout on the floor. We'll break with them here on your liveevent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do, we do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
High school basketball here today on yourliveevent.com. Barnes County North up 14-2 on the City of Hope scoreboard. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That is banknorth.bank to find a branch location near you and check out what quality and values-based banking can do for you. So after the early timeout here by Coach Jay Koch, a free throw opportunity by Piatz is up and in. Barnes County North, 3 players in the scoring column. Largest lead of the game early on here. Carter Bosch calls out the offense as the Bison go out little 2-3 zone. Carter Bosch right-handed side to Thor. Thor with a jab step. He'll jump into a deep two-pointer. This one will go long, and a rebound here for James Schwer. On the far sideline here for the Bison as Zayden Romick will leave it back up top to Schlenker. Schlenker ripping it through left to right. Ball's on the deck, and Carter Bosch comes up with a steal. Bosch with a 2-on-1. Bosch to the teardropper over Amon. Good for 2. Points in transition, also points off turnover is the biggest thing there for the Raiders. But for Barnes County North, a chance to reset here up by double digits. Schlenker, left wing, doesn't take the screen. Schlenker to the paint. Oh, what a block shot defensively here from Maple River. Preston Dowse as Dowse gets the block. Jewett will check in with Grady Barkley. As Barkley, the junior, will come into the lineup. James Jewett, the senior. So far, 9 players have played in the game here for head coach Dawson Schmidt. Turnover is coming up with it with Preston Dowse, and Dowse hits the deck with Schlenker, saves it, and now gives this one to Carter Bosch. Bosch sees the Bison come out in a little man pressure defense. Bounce pass goes right-handed side to Dowse. Dowse gives it to Silling. Silling on the inside, little curl hop off the window. Can't finish, and a rebound to Jewett. Jewett gets the board. 15-4 now as we reach the 60-second mark of this opening quarter. Ball goes left-handed side for the Bison as they will handle this one with Dylan Piatz. Piatz will see a foul on the Raiders, and this will be bonus free throw opportunities. Foul will come across with Damian Norrie, his first, team's 5th. Free throw opportunity here for Piatz, who heads back to the line. Barnes County North, this will be their 3rd and 4th free throw attempt of the game. Free throw is going to be up and good. Barnes County North trying to say, yeah, we understand that it's been all chalk today, but they're trying to be the one lower seed to finish the day with a victory. So far, a good quarter in doing so. Here's second free throw attempt is up and in. Piatz has 5 here for the Bison. Up the other side, no one guarding Preston Dowse off the window for 2 and a timeout here for Dawson Schmidt. Preston Dowse gets the 2 points. 51.6 to play here in the first quarter. 17-6 timeout on the floor.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North here. 17-6 timeout with Dawson Schmidt of Barnes County North. This one will go right-handed side as you'll see Kolbernick into the contest. Kolbernick sees this one coming through as Schlenker around the screen. Schlenker taking the ball screen here from Kolbernick. Now with the left-handed dribble looking for Schwer. Schwer will help him out here between the circles. Leaves it left-handed side to Piatz. Piatz back to Schlenker. Schlenker crossing over. Schlenker gets the paint. Right-handed scoop for 2. Schlenker now with 7. Jewett kind of boxed out the lane, if you will, for no backside help defense. Now you'll see Carter Bosch in the front court for the Raiders. Bosch, bounce pass to Silling. Silling gives it back to Carter. Carter at the right wing. Carter able to spin, turn. Shot was halfway down, no. Rebound to Schwer. Gives it to Jewett here. Jewett with a half-court heave. That looked good off his hand. 19-6 as we head to the opening 8 minutes of play. Barnes County North with the advantage as we head to the second on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Home Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts in Page and Fingal, North Dakota. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, commercial, or HELOC, give Dwight a call at either branch location. Reach out to Janine about investing in a certificate of deposit or save by opening a money market account. Proudly supporting the Maple River Raiders and wishing the athletes and coaches a successful year. Hometown Community Bank is an equal housing lender and member of the FDIC.
After one quarter play on the City of Hope scoreboard, it's 19-6 Barnes County North. They're shooting 7 of 10 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the line, and plus 11 in rebounds at 13-2. Maple River shooting just 21% from the floor, 0 for 1 from the free throw line, and 0 of 3 from beyond the arc. Zone defense to start the second quarter here for Maple River. Kobernick will have to climb the ladder. This one goes to Schwer, left wing 3. That'll go along. Good backside rebound here for Carter Bosch and the Raiders. Bosch now in the front court here for Maple River as they will handle it now and set up the offense. Left-handed side is to Preston Dowse. Dowse gives it up top to Silling. Silling right wing to Bosch. Bosch gives it to Thor. Thor open three-pointer. That'll go off the iron. Rebound will be tapped out of bounds, and it will be Maple River basketball. So the Raiders will inbound it here on the baseline with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. As they will, nice pass to Silling. Silling on the interior, partially deflected, but Silling finishes for the 2 points. Silling able to stay with it, get the 2 points here as Barnes County North brings it in the front court. Schlenker to Kobernick. Kobernick looking for a teammate. Looking for Amon on the high post. There it is. Amon's pass right-handed side goes to Romick. Back to Kobernick. Kobernick to Jewett here. Jewett on the interior to Amon. Amon throwing it up, and Silling gets a blocked shot. Damian Norrie was there. Silling also provided the block. Carter Bosch, nice crossover. A little hesitation. Bosch with a teardropper. Shot no. Rebound goes to Parker Amon. Amon other side of the floor to Schlenker. Schlenker in the left wing. Schlenker will see this jumper from the free throw line. That'll be long. Rebound will be saved and off of Kobernick. Jay Koka talking with Matt Nielsen saying the Bison basketball player was out of bounds, says he saved it, but we'll see it stay with Barnes County North. Again, Matt Nielsen, Ryan Schneider, and Brian Yanish are officials here in this one. 6:34 to play in the opening half. As they're able to inbound it here. Barnes County North in the front court to Schlenker. Schlenker at the left wing. As this one will go to the baseline to Parker Amon. Amon's pass to Kobernick. Kobernick back to Schlenker here. Schlenker taking a couple of dribbles. Schlenker to Amon. Back up top to Kobernick as they reverse it right-handed side. Pass goes across the paint, and then we'll see a traveling violation on Blake Thor. Thor was able to get the steal, but essentially as he got the steal was off balance, and an off balance came down to the floor, and he can't slide with the basketball. So we'll see a turnover there for Maple River, and the Raiders get a turnover, but for a turnover, open three, Kobernick triple, that'll come short. Rebound tapped down, eventually won by Dowse. Now up the floor to Carter Bosch. It's a 2-on-2. Bosch with a head of steam. Bosch able to spin, 13-footer, shot no, rebound here by Jewett. You'll see the Bison here with Schlenker in the front court. So far, 2 points in the quarter coming by Maple River. Kobernick at the left wing. Ball's on the deck to Jewett on the baseline. Jewett with a skip pass that nearly goes into the Raider bench. Romick to the right-handed side. This one will go to Schlenker, who spins. Schlenker double, gives it to Amon. Back to Kobernick as we reverse it to Romick to the baseline, and we'll see a traveling violation turnover on the Bison. That'll be their fourth. Checking back into the game will be Parker Lettenmeyer for the first time here in this one, but checking back in will be James Schwer for the Bison. So 19-8 at the 5:30 mark here of this second quarter. Bosch, right-handed side, Thor, jab step, gives it to Silling. Here comes a double to Dowse, now to Bosch. Carter Bosch gives it to Kobe. Wisniewski picked up 2 fouls in the opening 17 seconds. T. Silling, right wing. Silling, high post to Thor here. Pass gets deflected out of bounds, and that's going to be dangerous. And fortunate that Thor is still okay. You heard everybody yell, ooh, as Amon and Thor were hustling after it. There's a railing that it goes off the very front row, and it looked from our vantage point that Thur was kind of met in the middle with the sandwich with him and also Parker Amon, as right away Jay Koka taking Thur out to making sure he's okay. That was dangerous right in front of the student section there for Maple River. Everyone looks to be all right as the Bison will go to the baseline here. Jumper from the right pocket, three-pointer, that'll go long. Ball tapped down, eventually Dow's will come up with it. Well, the question is, who's going to get some offensive flowing here in the second quarter? If it's the Bison, you can build the lead to 15, possibly 20. If it's the Raiders, you trim the lead to single digits, and how close can you get before the half? Silling doubled, gives this one to the baseline. Extra find to Wisniewski, left baseline three-pointer, that'll go long. Rebound to Damian Norrie and a foul. The one thing we saw with Edgley Cullen Montpelier and what we're seeing here as well with Barnes County North as Lettenmeyer picks up the foul, his first, team's first, is every time Silling gets the ball on the inside, there's going to be a double team coming. Silling able to get there before the double team comes, and Silling finishes with 4. Essentially, you're going to guard Bosch, you're going to guard Thor, you'll take Silling, then it's someone else of a Dow's, a Wisniewski, a Norrie. Someone else will have to score when those opportunities arrive, when the double comes. But the Raiders back within single digits. Schlenker crossing over. Schlenker lost it, but was it deflected or no? No, it was not. Turnover here on Barnes County North. Substitution, good to see Blake Thor back in as James Jewett will return for the Bison. Also coming in will be Dylan Piotz. The Bison led by Schlenker with 9 points in the first quarter. He's got a made triple. So far here in this fourth quarter play, the Bison have been held scoreless. Maple River with 4 points. This one kind of reminds me of Mayport CG and Weimar Litchwood a little bit in a defensive scrum in the first half. Carter Bosch to Thor here at the right wing. Thor pops a pass on the inside to Silling. Silling able to spin on the interior, and there's a foul. And this is on Amon. That'll be his second. Jewett and Amon were there. Silling was trying to split the pair. The foul will come across on Amon. That'll be his second, team's second, and Silling heads to the free throw line for 2. As Maple River and Silling will into the free throw line. First free throw attempt is up and in. Raiders now 1 of 2 from the line, as you'll see James Schwer checking back in for Barnes County North, as now Amon has 2 fouls for the Bison. Wisniewski has 2 fouls here for Maple River. Second one by Silling rattles in as well. Silling to lead the Raiders with 6. He's got half of their points. Maple River back within 7 here. Schwer, right-handed side with the basketball. Jab step. This one goes back up top as they work it to Schwer to the baseline here on this 2-3 zone. Schlenker at the left wing gives it back up top as they're able to reverse it as they do to Piotz. Piotz with Jewett on the interior. Schlenker with a step. Schlenker trying to get by his defender, can't. Now to Piotz with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Schwer with 5 on the interior to Jewett. Jewett off the window, good for 2. James Jewett gets the lid off the cylinder in the quarter here for Barnes County North with their first field goal of the second. In comparison for Maple River, Silling's got all 6 points for the Raiders in this quarter as well. Silling right-handed side, dribble handoff to Norrie. Damian goes between the legs to Wisniewski. Reverse it now to Thor. Thor with a nice move. Thor gets to the baseline. Shot no. Rebound to Jewett. Good move, though. Just had a little cradle rock on his man, thinking he was going to go on the inside of that paint. Instead, able to get to the baseline. Jewett battling against Silling. Little baby hook for 2. James Jewett now with 4. And the Bison are right back up by double digits here at 11. 2:30 here in this first half of play on the City of Hope scoreboard. It's been all Barnes County North from the onslaught here. Wisniewski, is this an offensive? Nope, they're going to say defensive foul. That's large because if it was offensive, that'll have been his 3rd. Instead, Zayden Romick will pick up the foul. His first, team's 3rd, as Kobe Wisniewski heads to the free throw line. The junior to the stripe for Maple River. Free throw attempt is up and it's good. Substitution we'll see in the game as Kobernick will come in. Preston Dow's will return on the next dead ball, or if Wisniewski can make this free throw attempt, is coming out of the game will be Dylan Piotz here for the Bison. Free throw attempt number 2 is off the front iron. Rebound by Silling. Silling off the window, got it to go. T. Silling now with 8. 3-point play there for Maple River. You make a free throw, you missed a second, but you get the putback, and you're back with an 8. Ball gets deflected here by Thor. Thor leads a 2-on-1. Thor with the cross. Thor hanging off the window. Got it to go, and a late foul as well. And then we're going to possibly see a technical after that. They're going to talk it over here. We got the foul. Got Thor for the 2 points. Had the foul, and then you might have seen a little bit of a technical after the play as well for some talking or jawing potentially. So the bucket is good. Foul will be on Barnes County North with Schlenker. So technical foul then will be on Blake Thor. So Thor will head to the free throw line for the conversion as he's able to do so. Gets the 2 point and then the and one. Then you're going to go for Barnes County North to shoot free throws, and then Barnes County North will get the ball because of the technical. So the big part about this is what does Barnes County North do with the free throw attempts that are given to him here with Jewett shooting 2 free throws. First of 2 on the way. Right-handed toss will go long. So Thor picks up his second. So now for the Raiders, got 2 on Blake and 2 on Wisniewski. Free throw attempts upcoming here for Jewett on the second is up and in. Jewett has all 5 points here in the quarter for Barnes County North, and the Bison will get the basketball here. Substitution as Preston Dowes will check into the game, as coming out will be Kobe Wisniewski. But the Raiders do have a 2-possession game at the 2-minute mark, but can the Bison here get it back to 3 possessions on this 2-3 matchup zone? Right-handed side, this will go Romick, now to Schlenker, to Kaepernick. Bosch gets a steal. Bosch with a finger will lay it for 2 and a timeout on the floor. Carter Bosch now with 4. The Raiders right back in this game, 24-20 on the City of Hope scoreboard.
The vision of the Findlay Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationship to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
24-20, Barnes County North with the advantage here with 1:48 left to play here in this first half. Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes with you, as the Bison right now 4-point lead. They bring it to the front court. This one will be a traveling violation with Romick and a turnover here on BC, and the turnover bug has definitely bitten the Bison here in the second quarter. All of a sudden now for Maple River, a game that was at 1 point 14-2, but 19-6 after the first. Make a field goal here, you're back within a possession. Right-hand side Thor, bounce pass comes Silling. They're not going to double. Silling able to spin, they double late. Silling throws it up, no rebound. Oh, what a shot by Dowes! But this will be on the floor, but it will be bonus. Dowes one-handed that rebound with his left hand to bring it down. We'll see the line to shoot 2. Foul will come across here on Romick. That'll be his second. So for the Bison, 2 on Amon, 2 on Romick. So far, we've seen 2 timeouts as well for head coach Dawson Schmidt. Free throw attempt here for Dowes is up, and it's short. Carter Bosch relays what Jay Coca wants defensively on the next possession. And Schlenker will check out of the contest, as Grady Barkley will check back in. Free throw attempt is up and good. Dowes now with 3 points. It's back to a 1-possession game as you'll see Kolbernick in the front court. Kolbernick leaves it left-handed side to Romick. Now back up top to Barclay. Hand off to Schwer. Schwer to the high post to Jewett. Jewett to Kolbernick here on the baseline. Kolbernick's pass back up top to Barclay. Barclay to Kolbernick here. Kolbernick looking for a teammate here at the top. Shot clock down to single digits. Rising for a three for the Bison. This one will be off the mark. Carter Bosch hits the deck, saves it to Damian Norrie, and a lollipop pass goes to Silling. All of a sudden now, it's been the Bison with a little bit more one and done here in this second quarter. Bosch bounce pass to Silling, back to Bosch. Carter on the baseline here to the right short corner to Silling. Silling with it. Silling looking to spin. Shot no. Rebound to Jewett here, the Bison. As this one will go to Romick here. Romick to the near side. This one will go to Barclay to the baseline to Kolbernick. Ball's going to get skipped. Hard dribble. Nice little pass to Jewett. Shot no. Rebound here to T. Silling. 15 seconds here in the half. Maple River with a chance to tie or get back within one with a bucket. Bosch coming through the elevator is Thor. Thor taking a screen. Thor jumper from the left wing. Short rebound here to Jewett. And that's how we'll end our first half of play. Barnes County North with 5 points in the quarter, all by Jewett, leads it 24-21. Maple River with 15 points in the second quarter. Our halftime show is coming up next.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Gear up for the winter season with heated glove and boot liners to heated stadium seats, body wraps, and scarves. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jump starter with an air compressor and power ports. You can also keep your refreshments cold or food warm with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more, go to LemooreDrugstore.com or stop in and check us out.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, 24-21 here in our first half of play. Taking a look at the first half numbers, Barnes County North 6, make that 19 points in the first quarter, 5 in the second. Maple River was 6 points in the first quarter and 15 in quarter number 2. Maple River 8 of 28 shooting from the floor. They're 0 of 5 from beyond the arc, 5 of 8 from the stripe here for the Raiders. 12 rebounds, 1 assist to 4 turnovers, but they do have 8 steals. Barnes County North as a team, 9 of 19 shooting from the floor, 1 of 7 from 3. They're 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 20 rebounds, 2 assists to 10 turnovers here for Barnes County North. The Bison with 1 steal. First half individually, Barnes County North led by the 9 points of Jason Schlenker on 4 of 7 shooting from the floor with a rebound, assist, and a steal. Schlenker again with 9. 5 points then for Parker Almond with 4 rebounds, 5 points, 6 boards for James Jewett, and 5 points for Dylan Piatz with a rebound as well. The Bison again led by the 9 of Jason Schlenker. Well, for the Maple River Raiders, they've had 6 players in the scoring column, led by the 8 points of T. Silling. Silling 8 points, 3 rebounds here in this one with a steal as well. 4 points for Carter Bosch and 2 boards on 2 of 9 shooting from the floor. 3 points for Preston Downs with a steal. Then from there you have 3 points for Blake Thur. 2 points for Damian Norrie. And a point here for Kobe Weshnevsky. The Raiders in the scoring column led by the 8 of T. Silling. Points off turnover, 10-3 in favor of Maple River. Bench points in favor of Barnes County North at 5-2. Again, it's Barnes County North with the lead at the half, 24-21. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. Take a look at the first, at what happened earlier today in the first 3 games of the Barnes County Basketball Tournament.
Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
Maple School District has formed a VEX Robotics Club. The club is open to students in grades 5 through 12. Beyond science and engineering principles, robotics allows students to learn the fundamentals of the engineering design process, creativity, problem solving, teamwork, and public speaking. More information can be found at myraiders.org. That's myraiders.org. And click on the Activities tab to learn more information about the Maple Valley School District VEX Robotics Club. Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
At the half here on yourliveevent.com, the Maple River Raiders and the Barnes County North Bison in the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament, BCT. Here again, the 106th annual. The Bison with a 3-point advantage, 24-21. Earlier today, Valley City upended White Shield 78-60 behind 26 from Bryson Heck. White Shield was led by DeMarseille with 18 points. While for the second game, Mayport CG with a 57-40 win over Weimar Ledger, where the Patriots led by the double-double of Noah Dabano with 15 points and 13 rebounds. Warbirds had 12 points for Jay Stenson and 12 points for Hunter Dunn. Enderlin Eagles lost to Lemoore Litchell-Mary and the Lobos with a 62-29 win. Brian Carlgard with 20 points on 9 of 15 shooting in the game for the Lobos. The Eagles, with Carson Gruba, had 12 points in the contest. Coming up on Thursday, our Barnes County boys basketball tournament coverage will continue. 3 o'clock will be our first of the 2 consolation semifinals, featuring White Shield and Weimar-Lidgerwood. 6 o'clock will be our first of 2 semifinals, featuring Valley City and Mayport CG. The winner of this game will play at 7:30. The loser will play at 4:30. Maple River 6-16 a season ago. Barnes County North at 14-9 a season ago. And a reminder, on Saturday, coverage gets underway at noon with our 7th place game. So 3 o'clock on Thursday and then noon on Saturday for the fans coming out and those watching on yourliveevent.com. Again, at the half, the Bison led by the 9 points of Schlenker. Maple River paced by the 8 points of T. Silling. Back with second half action next here inside the bubble in Valley City.
We always say we're a one-stop shop. North Star Ag is a full-service shoreline machinery dealership, so we have the 3 departments: sales, service, parts, fully staffed, have full inventory of all the parts and whole goods needed. We really value the service and the support that any traditional dealership would give you, but we specialize in shorelines. You can give us a call at 701-361-4790 or visit our website at northstar-ag.com.
I'm James Jensen with RE/MAX Now, where we make the process of buying and selling property easy. This is Don. He's recently been thinking about selling his house. Here are the top 5 struggles Don is most likely to encounter. Number 1, pricing.
Somebody buy my house.
Number 2, the marketing.
Number 3, the negotiation.
4, the paperwork. And number 5, the closing. We can help with that. So when you want to find Realty Now, choose RE/MAX Now. Go to findrealtynow.com.
Weimar Auto is your hometown auto and ag parts store. Their dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto has supplies from hardware and plumbing to agriculture solutions to local specialty products and sells and installs tires. Weimar Auto will strive to give you the best service at the greatest value possible. For shop hours, specials, or auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
High school basketball on yourliveevent.com. 24-21, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you. For more game coverage, go to yourliveevent.com or simply subscribe on our YouTube channel and check out all the games throughout the coming months here on your live event across Minnesota and North Dakota. Good one in Minnesota hockey right now. Warroad and Roseau up in Warroad, just as an example of some of the games we have. After the timeout, Carter Bosch will give this one up top to Wisniewski. Wisniewski on the driving kick to Bosch here. Bosch taking the jumper. Shot was off the mark. Jewett clears the window here for BCN as he sees this one with Romick, not a Schlenker. Schlenker with it inside to Romick, left wing. He'll shoot the three-pointer. That'll go long, and a rebound to Dowse. Dowse, Bosch, Silling, alongside with Thor and Wisniewski here, the original starting 5 for Maple River. Carter Bosch in the front court. Bosch taking the screen, gives it to Silling. Interior, looking for the high-low game, and there'll be a turnover there on Maple River. Well, for Barnes County North, you'll have Kobernick on the floor with Schlenker, Parker, Amon, Jewett, and alongside with Romick. Their original starting lineup as well here for the Bison. Romick goes to Amon here. Amon to Jewett. Jewett the other side. Silling with a block shot. Jewett on the interior to Amon. Amon able to go block to block. Shot up and shot is good. Parker Amon had 5 points in the blink of an eye in the first quarter. That's his first field goal or point since. Bison do lead it by 5. Bosch making his way. Drive. Leaves it to Thor. Jumper from 8 feet. In and out, no good as Jewett corrals the loose ball. Bison. Romick spinning. This one goes to Schlenker. Up top to Kobernick. Kobernick to Amon here. Amon lost it. Thor. Kobernick trying to come up with it. It's still loose on the deck, and the Raiders will get a steal. Carter Bosch in the backcourt, and this will go to the Bison. As you'll see it at the right wing. Let's say taking a dribble as BCN will go on the interior to Amon. No shots. Foul will be on the floor. As the foul will be tabbed here against Maple River with Preston Dow's his first, team's first of the quarter. So 6:19 here in the third. Burns County North leads it by 2 possessions. As the Bison will inbound the basketball, as they do to Kobernick up top. So far 0 ties, 0 lead changes as well. There's a 3 by Schlenker. Very similar to how the first quarter has started is the third quarter here. It's a 5-0 run for BCN. Blake Thor to Wisniewski. Wisniewski with a hard drive, gonna get stolen away. Here goes Schlenker. Schlenker with the basketball. Schlenker with a hard drive. Schlenker shot up, shot no good. Rebounded T. Silling, outlet to Carter Bosch. Bosch with it at the right wing. Bosch with a little hesitation. Bosch out the inside off the window, good for 2. And a timeout for Jay Koka. Will break as well. They've scored in every quarter now for Carter Bosch. He's got 6, and that's the margin on the City of Hope scoreboard.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. For Jay Koka and alongside with Dawson Schmidt, they'll have 3 timeouts remaining for both. Raiders 2-3 zone defense. Ball gets skipped to Kobernick. Back up top as they work it to the high post to Amon. High-low, but that one just a little bit too high for Amon to Jewett. And turnover number 12 here for Barnes County North. In comparison, Maple River has 2. Bosch crossing the VCSU emblem now into center court as he sees this one. To the left-handed side of Dow's, back to Bosch. Bison with a little 2-3 zone. Thor, right pocket 3 coming. That'll go long, and Kobernick gets the rebound. Miko with the basketball up the far sideline now to Schlenker. Schlenker gives it back to Kobernick as they work it left-handed side. Romick on the baseline. Amon somehow comes up with it. Parker Amon now has 9. Wasn't necessarily textbook, but it still counts for 2. Carter Bosch will see this as Maple River calls out the offense. Back to a man defense here for the Bison. Bosch, little hesitation. Bosch with a dribble. Gives it to Thor on the inside. Ball gets kicked, and it will stay Maple River basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock as they will inbound it here on the wing. Blake Thor right in front of the bench with Coach Jay Koka and Chase Carpenter. T. Silling at the high post. Silling with it off the window. Good for 2. T. Silling in double digits, now with 10. Raiders make it a 2-possession contest here. But the Bison, this is when they've had the answer for the most part of this contest. Bison to Kobernick. BCN leaves it to Schlenker. Schlenker rips it through. Schlenker, teardropper, got it. Jason Schlenker now with 14 points. Raiders with Carter Bosch as Bosch at the left-handed side, asking for a screen by Damian Norrie. Takes it. Bosch to the paint. Bosch hanging off the shot. No. Rebound comes down to BCN. Somehow almost a turnover for BCN there with Romke. As you'll see it now for the Bison. Right-handed side. Schlenker ripping it through. Jumper pull up from the baseline long. Rebound to Blake Thor here for Maple River. Thor leaves it left-handed side to Norrie. Norrie gives it back to Blake. Blake will rise from the free throw line. Shot will be short, and a rebound here to Schlenker. Barnes County North front court, left-handed side. Romick and a block shot on the way for Preston Dowes. That'll be his second block of the contest. Substitution into the game, Dylan Piatz alongside with James Schwer. 3:31 to play here in the third quarter as they will match up defensively. Bison to Amon here. Amon leaves it left-handed side as they will see this with Dylan Piatz, the right wing. Romick back to top to Schlenker. Schlenker takes the screen, now dribbling. Schlenker weaving his way to the paint. Schlenker shot up, no. Rebound comes down to T. Silling. Silling gives it to Carter Bosch. Bosch will see this at the left wing, crossing over right to left. Bosch throwing it up, no. Rebound, then there's a foul on the floor. This will be on Barnes County North. That'll be the Bison first. Foul will come across on the Bison. This one will be on Zayden Romick. It'll be his third of the game. So Romick, will pick up the foul. Ball will go right-hand side to Thor. Thor on the inside is Silling. Silling, it's going to be on the deck. It's still loose, and a foul here on T. T. Silling's going to get called for the foul. As he does, Silling will get called with his second. That'll be the team's second here, 33-25. As you will see it in the front court for the Bison with Schlenker. Schlenker, left-handed side to the baseline. Open jumper on the way. Three-pointers off. Rebound gets tossed for Silling and Amon. Amon with it. Shot no. Rebound to Thor here for Maple River. Carter Bosch, it's a 2-on-1. He's the one. He doesn't care. And then Bosch will see a foul here on the floor for Barnes County North. Foul will be assessed on Schlenker. That'll be his second. Team second, so both with two fouls here in this third quarter as the Raiders inbound the basketball. As they do, they give it up top to Bosch. Bosch calling out the offense, right-handed side. This one will go to Damian Norrie, back to Bosch. Bosch here, bounce pass on the inside. Silling, double team comes. Silling shot, no. Rebound tapped out. Norrie saves it. Norrie with it, back to Dowse here. Dowse gives it to Bosch. Again, we've seen teams double. Silling posting up on the inside. Norrie to Bosch as they reverse it to Thor, not a Dowse. Bounce pass inside Silling. There comes a double. Here's a three for Thor. Shot will be off the mark, and Amon corrals a loose ball. Good offensive set by Maple River. They got a quality look, but one and done then after the shot there by Thor. Bison see this one with Schlenker. Left-handed side of the baseline as this will go to Schwer. Back to the near sideline of Barclay here, back to the top to Schlenker. Schlenker ripping it through, nearly lost it in front of the student section here for Maple River. Ball gets swung with 12 seconds on the shot clock to Schlenker. Schlenker at the top of the key, leaves it right-handed side to Piatz. Back to Schlenker here. Schlenker from downtown Valley City. That'll go long. Rebound here to Silling. Silling up the floor, nearly lost it. It's still loose off of who, and it's going to be off of Barnes County North. 1:22 to play here in the third quarter, 33-25. As this one feels like a rivalry game without question here between BCN and Maple River, as they know each other awfully well, kind of has that chippiness feeling to it. As Carter Bosch to Silling here, Silling back to Carter. Carter banging his way on the inside, spin shot, that one will go short. Rebound, Silling, put back, no. Put back again for T. T still working with it. It's still loose, and eventually coming up with it will be Barnes County North here with James Schwer. Ball in the front court, left-handed side as Schlenker will see this one to Lettenmeyer. Back to Schlenker here. Schlenker up and over on the pass to Lettenmeyer. Lettenmeyer to Schlenker. Schlenker with the drive. Schlenker going inside. Lawson on the way up. Partially deflected too by Silling, as we'll see this one now in the front court with Carter Bosch. Bosch, handoff to Thor. Thor gives it back to Carter here at the top of the key, and we've been stuck at 33-25 for what feels like probably longer than it is. Carter Bosch on the inside. Bosch, we'll see this one in a turnover on Maple River. Substitution as Kobernick will check in for Barnes County North. 9 points in the quarter. For Maple River, they have 4. Substitution will check in as the Bison will see this one as they will handle it with Grady Barkley. Barkley, right-handed side, Kobernick. Kobernick with the basketball. Back to Barkley here. Barkley at the top of the key. Kobernick at the wing, looking high post for Amon. Now we go into the baseline. There it is to Amon on the reversal. Able to get it to the left-handed side of Lettenmeyer. Lettenmeyer's pass. This one goes off the shoe of Amon. It's still loose. Silling trying to come up with it. Shot good to beat the horn. Will rattle out, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. Barnes County North leads it by 8, going to the final 8 minutes of regulation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
It was 19-6 after one quarter. Barnes County North. Maple River nearly flipped the script in the second, outscoring the Bison 15-5, but there in the third, it was a Schlabberknocker. 13 points combined, 9 for the Bison, 4 points for Maple River, and we got 8 minutes to play. Could be first one to 40 wins the way this one is going. As Jason Schlenker leaves it right-handed side, Amon on the interior. Amon throwing it up off the window, good for 2. Parker Amon now has 11. Double digits, the second player here for the Bison. Him and Schlenker have combined for 25 of the 35 here for the Bison. Silling with it, gives it up top. Wisniewski on the drive. Wisniewski driving kick to Bosch. Bosch with the basketball to Silling. Silling on the interior, gonna drive, leaves it to Wisniewski here. Wisniewski throws it up, and Amon gets a block shot. As we'll see this here for the Bison. Now with Schlenker. Schlenker in the front court. Kobernick to Jewett here at the high post. Jewett looking for Amon, who runs the flex cut and then lost it, but this will be out of bounds on Maple River. As Preston Dowles was coming to get the backside zone, then him and Amon just collide with it. Bison will see this one with Amon to Kobernick. Kobernick at the right wing with the skip to Schlenker. Schlenker on the baseline, Amon on the interior. Amon pops it past to Jewett on the inside. Jewett throwing it up, and there's a foul. Maple River with Preston Dowles will get called for the foul, his second, team's first. And James Jewett, 5 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, will head to the stripe to shoot 2. And the question for Maple River is how many points is too much to come back from right now, where again, in a game for both teams, points have been tough to find consistently as Jewett misses the free throw attempt. Damian Norrie will check back in for Maple River. Obviously, Barnes County North been in control this game. Maple River, though, has always had a puncher's chance, staying within a striking distance, but right now it's been the turnovers for Barnes County North, while it's been just the lack of consistent offense here for Maple River right now that has been the difference in this game. Right-handed side to Thor. Thor looking for a teammate, leaves it to Norrie here as they work it around to Bosch. Bosch at the left wing, bounce pass here to Dowles. Dowles reversed it to Thor. Thor with the jab step. Thor gives it to Silling here as now will go left wing. Dowles with the basketball. Dowles gives it to Silling here. Silling bounce pass on the inside to Norrie. This one goes to Silling. Silling guard there by Jewett. Silling at the high post, able to spin, and Schlenker's going to get called for the foul. That'll be his third and the team's first of the quarter. Comes with 5 seconds on the shot clock. That's a tough one if you're a Barnes County North fan. And we'll see this here with Silling on the inside. Silling to the paint. Silling shot, no. Put back, count it, got it good. Silling now with 12, a chance to make it 13. Foul will come across on Parker Amon. That's his third. So the Bison now with 3 on Schlenker, Amon, and also with him in Romick. As you will see the free throw attempt here for Silling to try to get back with an 8. Free throw attempt is up and it's good. 13 points, 36-28 as the Bison will see this with Kolbernick. Kolbernick crossing over to the paint. Shot is up, no. Rebound, tipped down the hands of Barclay. Kolbernick gets a chance, left pocket 3. He'll step into it. That'll go long. Rebound to Blake Thor of Maple River. Carter Bosch crossing the timeline. Bosch crossing over, able to spin. Thor open, 3-pointer on the way. That'll be short. Rebound, though, for Norrie, and we'll see a foul on the floor. Kolbernick looks like he'll be the guilty party. He is. It'll be his first and the team's third here in the fourth quarter. As Schlenker, after a quick breather, will check back in. Dylan Piotz also will come in alongside with him. We will see Schwer, James Schwer, also into the contest. Raiders to Bosch at the top of the key. Bosch calling out the offense, taking the screen. Jewett able to help out. Ball goes right-handed side. Thor with it. Back to Bosch here. Bosch crossing over right to left. Leaves it. Nice pass to Dowse, and he got 3 Bison that went up in the air after the shot make by Dowse. I think Dowse was kind of looking like a deer in the headlights, almost going, uh-oh, I got 3 guys in front of me. Something's going to happen. The foul goes by James Jewett, his first and the team's fourth. So from here on out, though, the Raiders are in the bonus. Silling on the short corner, finds it to Bosch. Bosch with the basketball. Tough 10-footer, can't get it. Rebound goes to Jewett. So Bison pick up a couple of fouls on that possession, but they get a defensive stop. BCN right-handed side with Schlenker. Schlenker crossing over. Schlenker making his way to the paint off the window. No good. Rebound to Thor. And Thor's in a spin as this one, here by Dowse, gives it to Bosch. Bosch in the front court as he handles it at the right wing. Thor coming through the elevator screen. Open 3-pointer on the way for Thor is off the front iron. Rebound to Jewett. Schlenker will see this one now. And a foul in the backcourt here for Preston Dowse. It'll be his third and the team's second of the fourth quarter. Substitution as Parker Amon will quickly come back. Dylan Piotz will inbound. Under 5 minutes to play, 3 timeouts remaining for both teams. Next jump ball will favor Maple River. 3 points in the quarter for both teams so far. As Barnes County North will change that with Schlenker getting the paint. He's got 16. Back to a 10-point margin here as Carter Bosch to Thor at the left wing. Thor with it on the jab, gives it to Silling here, right-handed side to Bosch. Bosch with the basketball, gives it up top for the Raiders as they see it with Thor. Thor back to Carter here as they set up the offense. Carter Bosch at the left wing, ball screen coming by Silling. Bosch with it, Bosch to the paint, now to Thor. Thor to the baseline here. Thor with the step and a shot, and this one will be a 3-second violation on Maple River. So a turnover on the Raiders, and Jay Koka wants a timeout. 4:18 to play in the fourth. Barnes County North leads it by 10.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North, 38-28. Barnes Sky North with the advantage here. Winner has a date with Lemoore Litchfield Marion upcoming on Thursday night in the semifinals. Loser will play in the consolation semifinals at 4:30 as they will tangle with Enderlin. So just over 4 minutes to play. Barnes County North will see this up top as they reverse it with Dylan Piatz, not a Schlenker. Ball's going to get skipped left-handed side to Romick. Back around the world to Schwer. Schwer will utilize this back up top to Piatz. Bounce pass to Schlenker. Schlenker's going to spin. 13 seconds here on the shot clock. Schlenker to the baseline. Schlenker making his way. Romick with the three-pointer. This one will be short. Rebound to Silling, and Maple River gets the defensive stop. But the Bison do burn about 30 seconds on the clock. Open Thor in transition. Thor with the jab. Bounce pass on the inside of Nori. Nori flips it to Bosch, who will step into a three-pointer. Bosch rattles it in. Carter Bosch with the three has scored in every corner now. He's got 9, and it's back to a 7-point contest. Schlenker's pass gets stolen away. Here goes Carter Bosch the other side of the floor. Bosch off the window, good for 2. Bosch with a little 5-0 run, and that's the margin here for the Raiders. Bison see this one in the front court, and that'll be a foul on Carter. Bosch will pick up his first, team's third. Substitution as Jewett will check in alongside with Kobe Wisniewski. Barclay will return as well for the Bison. So just what Maple River needed was a quick little mini skirt, or a mini run, a mini run here on the way. 33-38, they trail for the Bison. That high-low game of Amon and Jewett has caused problems, but there's another turnover on the Bison. Carter Bosch with it off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound here will be for the Bison. Jay Coca wanted a timeout, wanted a foul. We do get a timeout with Dawson Schmidt, but Jay Coca was asking for a foul with Schlenker trying to get back against the defense there and trying to provide a wall against Carter Bosch, and he's talking with Ryan Schneider right now to see what the officials saw in that transition. 2:52 to play here in the fourth quarter, 38-33, the Bison with the advantage.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show where we will get to our Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Contest. We'll also get to our Player of the Game, brought to you in part by Enbridge Energy. So it was 38-28, the 4:18 mark. Little 5-0 run again for Maple River. Since then, in nearly the last 90 seconds of play, but the Bison with the basketball right now. A made field goal would make it a 3-possession game. 1-3-1 zone by the Raiders. Ball is going to get skipped right-hand side to Romick as this one goes to Schlenker. Schlenker to the baseline, open left pocket, 3 on the way for Barclay. That one's going to rattle out. Rebound gets tapped down the hands of Dow's, now to Bosch. Bosch with the offensive set to Thor. Thor with it. Thor gives it to Dow's. Dow's back to Carter. Off the flex cut goes Silling. Silling with it. Silling going to spin on the baseline off the window for 2. T. Silling with 15 points. The Raiders back within a possession as we near the 2-minute window. Up on the pass to Amon. It's loose. Carter Bosch will come up with it. Carter Bosch leads the paint. Bosch with a paint step off the window and count it, or it's an offensive. They're going to call it an offensive foul on Carter Bosch. Bosch will pick up his second. That'll be the team's 4th. So both teams will be in the bonus from here on out. Bosch came through, being set outside the semicircle of Schlenker. Well, now it's not going to matter. Silling is going to get tripped up, and Silling will go to the paint, and Silling will go to the free throw line. Foul will come across here on Romick. That'll be his 4th, team's 5th, and Silling heads to the free throw line. But going back to Carter, he came up with a little Euro step. He left at the same time, could come down on both of his feet. He hit the side of Schlenker, and I think that's what Jay Coca is saying, that, hey, he was sitting there, but it wasn't square. It is a subjective call. He's talking it over with Matt Nielsen to get the call. Silly misses the free throw attempt. T needs to at least make this one to make it a 2-point contest. Free throw attempts will be in and out, no good. Ball's underneath. The arrow will favor Maple River, and right now, if you're Barnes County North, you're saying you're up by 10 and you never put the Raiders away. Are the Raiders going to come back and possibly steal a game here against Barnes County North? Maple River on the inbounds. This one comes across to Silling. Silling handles it, double to Bosch, up top to Thor. This to tie the game, 3. That'll go long. Bosch with the tip. It's still loose as they hustle after it, and the Bison here with Barclay will handle the basketball. Schlenker with it. Schlenker in the front court. Schlenker spinning as he does. There's the foul, and the foul will come on Preston Dowes. That'll be his 4th. Dowes with his 4th. That'll be the team's 5th, and 2 free throws here for Jason Schlenker. Schlenker with a team-high 16 points. And he'll get 2 free throws. This to try to at least make it a 2-possession game here. Free throw attempt is in. 2 for 3 in the quarter are the Bison from the line. They're 7 of 9 in the contest. Free throw attempt number 2 for Schlenker is good. Schlenker now with 18 points. Back to a 2-possession lead. A little cushion here for the Bison. Carter Bosch taking the screen. Bosch does, right-handed side Thor. Thor with a couple of dribbles, gives it to Wisniewski. Back to Carter here. Carter with it on the interior, shot over Amon. Shot will be off the mark. Jewett will come up with the loose ball. And now the Bison can milk some clock away here if they can hold on to it. That's been their Achilles heel as a turnover. And there it is, a traveling violation on Romick. So if you're Maple River, still again hanging around here with 72 seconds left in the 4th quarter, but you can ill afford to come up with an empty possession here. Bosch takes not 1 but 2 screens. Thor on the baseline. Thor with a couple of dribbles back to Bosch. He'll rise, he'll shoot 3. That'll be off the iron. Rebound here for Amon, who gives it up the floor as this one goes to Schlenker. Ball goes to Amon in the front court here. Now to left wing. Maple River sees this to Amon. Amon to Schlenker here. Schlenker holding it up, and then there's a foul on Maple River. Dowes will foul out, stop the clock. He has 3 points, 2 free throw attempts for Schlenker, who was just at the line. Schlenker to try to get to 19 and then eventually 20 points. As you'll see, Damian Norrie checking in the game here for Maple River. As again, Preston Dowes will pick up the fouls. He will get a nice round of applause from the Maple River faithful as Jason Schlenker heads to the free throw line. Free throw attempt is up and it's in. Large second free throw for Schlenker to try and get this to a 3-possession ball game. Free throw attempt number 2 for Schlenker is good as well. Up the floor, Carter Bosch. Maple River, they got to go. Down by 7, down by 3 possessions. Bosch in the front court. Ball screen coming here for Silling on the inside. Silling off the window, no rebound. Put back, Wisniewski can't get it. It's still loose underneath, and eventually this one will be loose to Silling. Silling kick out to Thor. He'll rise, he'll shoot 3. That'll go long. Rebound to Damian Norrie. Damian leaves it to Carter Bosch. This one gets deflected out of play and off of Carter Bosch. 16.8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. As Barnes County North, if they can hang on to the basketball here, not have a quick turnover, they can smell the semifinals, but there's a turnover by Jewett. Wisniewski goes the other side. Wisniewski off the window, gets fouled, and count it. Kobe Wisniewski now with 3, a chance to make it 4. The Raiders are back within 2 possessions. Wisniewski to the free throw line. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Free throw attempt by Wisniewski is up and good, and a timeout on the floor here for Coach Jay Koka. Wisniewski now has 4. That is the difference here with 10.7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's 42-38. Bison with the basketball. Raiders with a full court press when we return.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Maple River down by 4 with 10.7. Both teams are in the bonus. Both teams with at least 1 timeout left. Barnes County North does have 2. The kicker is, if there is a jump ball, it will go to Barnes County North. Parker Amon to inbound it. Here you got your tallest player outside of Jewett to inbound the basketball. The Bison will see this as they do. Quick foul for Carter Bosch. Bosch will pick up his 3rd. As you will see now, Kobernick heading to the free throw line for the senior. The Bison are 4 of 6 from the free throw line here in this that fourth quarter of play. 2 shots again as Kobernick heads to the free throw line for the Bison. First of the 2 up, and it will rattle in. It also has been a little bit of a difference maker here today. The Bison able to convert when they've needed to here from the free throw line. Second one to make it a 6-point game. Kobernick on the second. That'll go long. Rebound to Jewett. Jewett trying to put it back up. Off the mark. No, Amon comes up with it. And then that will be a traveling violation. But again, you go from 9-point change to 4-point and change. Barnes County North will take it regardless. Carter Bosch at 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Bosch to Nori, and that's how we'll end this basketball game. Barnes County North, 10 points in the quarter. They hold the Maple River Raiders to 13 as Barnes County North does pick up the win 43-38, and in doing so improves to 3-1 on the season. While for Maple River, they drop to 2-3 on the year. Your final in this one again, 43-38. The Bison led by the 19 points of Jason Schlenker. All for the Raiders led by the 15 on the night here for T. Silling. Our post-game show's coming up next. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That and more is still to come here from Valley City.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As we come back, it's now time to get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com. Jason Schlenker with a game-high 19 points, able to hit free throws down the stretch as well. 9 points in the first quarter, then would finish with 10 points in the second half. He is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Again, life takes energy. That is Enbridge.com. That is, again, with Jason Schlenker, our Enbridge Energy Player of the contest here in this one, as he goes 4 for 4 from the free throw line, would finish with 20 points on the night for the game high. That is 20 points, 1 assist, and 2 steals here in this contest. From there, we go to our Agassi Precision feature play of the contest, go to Agassi Eggs website. Your local precision planting dealer, visit planterdoc.com. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Play the contest here for the Barnes County North Bison. Just their defense all around in terms of making it difficult tonight, holding the Raiders to 26% shooting from the floor at 15 of 57 from the field and 1 of 13 from beyond the arc. You're able to do so, minimize Maple River to 38 points here in this one. And Barnes County North, even though they had 19 turnovers, their defense was enough. Again, Barnes County North, the Agassi Precision Egg play the contest was the defense holding Maple River to 26 points. Barnes County North 43 to 38. When we come back, we'll hear from our player of the game. That's Jason Schlenker next on your liveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
As we come back on our post-game show, this interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. Joining us is our player of the game, that is Jason Schlenker here for the Barnes County North Bison. Again, finishing with 20 points in this one. Jason, congratulations on the win. Definition of kind of a backyard alley cat style of fight here in a rivalry game, but you found a way to win. You're back in the semifinals back-to-back years here in the BCT. Ultimately, what did it take for 4 quarters of basketball to get you over the hump here against this Raider program?
It took a lot of good defense, and they got to come back on offense and get a score. But we had to stop their 2 good players. They got Carter and then T. Sailing, which is a very good basketball player, and we just had to stop them. We had to stop T down low and get the rebounds.
Able to see Parker Ahmed. It just seems like when something chaotic happens, he finds his way to the basketball in a good way. 11 points in the game, able to get a handful of deflections or blocks. That's just kind of what you see from Parker on the floor.
Yeah, I like when Parker goes up and gets those rebounds for us. It's very nice to have someone who's willing to risk it and go up and grab the rebound.
When you kind of move forward in this particular game, you get to 3-1 on the year after picking up a win against South Border over the weekend. What's the one thing you want to take going forward with a Lemoore Litchfield Marion club that you got on Thursday night?
Yeah, Lemoore is a very good team. We got to handle the ball better towards the end of the game. Can't have as many turnovers as we did. We got to pick up the sloppiness and just play better as a team.
How big was the free throws down the stretch, to kind of put the game away? You're able to go 6 of 8 as a team from the free throw line just in the fourth quarter. How big was that in a pressure situation? Hey, if we can just keep hitting these, there's no way Maple River can really get it back to one possession.
Yeah, I knew I had to hit them, and if I kept hitting them, I knew the game was going to be closed.
How much fun do you get to have in a college setting like this, at the W. Osmond Fieldhouse, final game of the day, good crowds from both sides. How fun was the environment here tonight?
It's very fun. Big court, gets you tired quick. But, yeah, it's fun. I like playing in this big bubble.
Hey, congratulations on the win. Best of luck moving forward, and we'll see if you can get 20 more points coming up on Thursday night.
Thank you.
That again, Jason Schlenker with us here on our post-game show. We'll take a quick break and put a ball on the BCT after this.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Again, those interviews brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank. As the final in this one, Barnes County North picks up the victory here today by a final of 43-38 as we take a look at the final numbers here in this contest. For Barnes County North, they were able to finish with 20 points with Jason Schlenker, 11 for Parker Amman with 8 rebounds and a block shot as well. 6 points for James Jewett, but he had 14 rebounds here for Jewett. From there, 5 points, a rebound for Dylan Piazza, a point and 2 boards for Kobernick here for the Bison. Well, for the Maple River Raiders, 15 points for T. Silling with 9 rebounds, 2 block shots, and 3 steals. 11 points for Carter Bosch and 2 rebounds. 4 points for Kobe Wisniewski, 3.6 boards for Preston Dowes. You also had 3 points for Blake Thor with 4 rebounds and 2 points on the way, 8 rebounds for Damian Norrie. Norrie did a lot of dirty work here today for the Maple River Raiders. So again, Maple River led by Sillian with 15 and Carter Bosch with 11. Raiders shoot 15 of 57 from the floor, 1 of 13 from 3, and 7 of 12 from the line. 31 rebounds, 12 turnovers to 2 assists. Barnes County North 15 of 42 shooting from the floor at 35%. 2 of 15 from 3, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. 40 rebounds, 3 assists, and 19 turnovers. So here's what's at stake coming up on Thursday. We'll get to our consolation semifinals at 3 o'clock with White Shield and Weimar Lidgewood. 4:30 will be Maple River going up against Enderlin. At 6 o'clock, it'll be the semifinals featuring the number 1 overall seed Valley City Highlanders against the Mayport CG Patriots. Then the 2-6 matchup with Lemoore Litchfield Marion and Barnes County North. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast here tonight, and join us for more Barnes County Tournament basketball action on Thursday starting at 3. A reminder, Saturday's coverage begins at noon, and we will have the remaining 8 games from the BCT here for you on YourLiveEvent.com.